Get off my fucking TV, especially Eva Marie. All you fucking goons, just grab a cold beer. The man of the hour is finally here. JD from New York, 206. It's time for Off the Script. JD from New York, 206. It's time for Off the Script.
Holy shit, man. I'm looking at myself here as I record this, and I'm listening to myself, and I sound and feel like shit. I really do. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's the weather change. We go from fucking hot to cold to in between. It's the one thing I hate about fucking going from extreme fucking heat, and then we get nights like 50 degrees. Come on, bro. Do you want me to get sick, Mother Nature, you fucking whore? Seriously. Haven't been sick all year. Now you're gonna get me sick. JD can't be sick, man. He needs his voice. Feel like I'm fucking losing my voice. Anyway. Haven't started a podcast off like this since the rant on the old blue-haired lady. And you guys remember that tale. Fucking blue-haired lady comes in, proceeds to curse me out because she married a fucking retard. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Did you want me to fix your jewelry right in front of you? Let me call Chris Angel up. I got him on speed dial. Maybe he can make a new necklace appear in front of you, and I don't have to see your fucking blue hair anymore. Husband in by the warranty. So she proceeds to curse me out. I raise my voice. She asks for my name. I tell her, listen, my name is Michael. So the next time she comes in, she looks for Michael. Listen, your name is Michael. You're the one that helped me. No, asshole. I'm JD, motherfucker. I don't know no fucking Michael. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my store. So this is going to be one of those rants, because it was one of those days. Oh, JD, where's the wrestling, man? Fuck off. It's my show. You're going to get plenty of wrestling here, man. Dixie Carter's a fucking asshole. Goldberg and Brock Lesnar's all but confirmed, according to Dave Meltzer. Daniel Bryan's having a kid, right? Alberto Del Rio, we don't know if he got stabbed or not. Weird fucking week. Dolph Ziggler's tweeting out that he's taking bookings independently after No Mercy. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on, man. Such a weird, bizarre week in WWE. Sasha and Charlotte inside Hell in a Cell. So much shit going on. No Mercy. This Sunday, preview predictions coming up. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about everything. But I figured I'd give you guys another one of those retail customer service stories. Because I'm in some fucking mood. It's 7:50 on Thursday night. 7:50. Just got home from work. Went to go get myself a nice Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Drank the motherfucker because I need fucking duct tape to fucking peel my eyes back. I can't even keep them open, man. I'm exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. So, I get to work this morning at 9 o'clock. There was some traffic. I usually get there by 9:10, 9:15 the latest. And that's okay, because we always open on time. Get there at 9 o'clock. I'm sitting there and I'm listening to the new Alter Bridge album, The Last Hero, which you have to go and buy, by the way. It's out today, Friday, as I record this. For people who are listening to me on iTunes or Podbean, it'll be Sunday. Go order the fucking album at iTunes. What is it, $9.99? Do yourself a favor. Miles Kennedy is fucking God. So is Tremonti. Alter Bridge is amazing. Anyway, get to work at 9 o'clock, and I'm sitting there listening to the new album, and then I'm drinking my coffee, and I'm looking at people go by. They're looking into the store. Are they open? Are they open? The lights are off, but are they open? The cases are covered in blue sheets, but are they open? Yeah, we're open. The fucking invisible man is standing behind the counter. How can I fucking help you? Fucking ass. And I'm looking over there, sipping my fucking coffee, looking at these fucking goons, looking to the fucking store. Right? Lights are off, it's pitch dark, and everybody's like, are they open? They're pulling on the door. Like the door's gonna fucking open for you, right? Why don't you go ask fucking Link for a fucking key? Maybe the fucking key will open the door, right? But then you might get a booby trap and some fucking spider boss will come out and fucking devour you right in front of me so I can have a fucking laugh at 9:30 in the morning. Give me a break. Fucking goons. They're opening, they're trying to pull on the door. They're fucking looking in. They see the sheets on the cases. Right? Who the fuck's gonna be in there? Seriously. Anyway, I'm looking at these people. Go by the store, try to look into the store, 9:30, 9:40, 10 o'clock, 10:15, 10:30. 10:45 comes and nobody is here to open the store with me. Nobody! And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck am I doing here, man? I can be home recording off the script, having a nice hot cup of coffee in the comfort of my own apartment, and then go back to sleep. Did I do that? No. So what I did is I went on Twitter and I ranted, as always. And I asked my lovely followers, what should JD do? Should he stay or should he go? So obviously everybody gave me the overwhelming, dude, you gave them more than enough time. It is not your responsibility to do anything. You showed up, they did not. Do they want the store open? Obviously not. So go home and give yourself a sick day. That's what I was doing. Walking back to my car, right? I got my Pokemon fucking Plus wristband on, and I'm fucking catching Weedles and fucking Caterpies. Being that it's the only fucking thing that I see once I open the game, right? It's all Caterpie and fucking and Weedles. Seriously. And then when you fucking go to a Pokestop, they're giving me raspberries and fucking potions. Why don't you give me a fucking Ultra Ball, you fucking asshole? Seriously. Anyway, walking back to my car, and I sit down. My best friend Sean from Jersey calls me, asks me what's going on. Asks me what's going on and how you doing and this and that. And talked to him for about 10 minutes. He's at work. He says, yeah, I'll call you later. Then my phone rings again. And it rings and I don't answer. There's two reasons why I did not answer my phone. Number one, I did not want to talk to the person who was calling me. Coincidentally, it was the person who I was supposed to open the store with. Number two, the reason why I did not answer my phone was because this was playing. Oh yeah, that's my ringtone, motherfucker. Glorious. So those are the two reasons why I didn't answer the phone. And I'm driving away. At this point, I'm getting on the highway. And that number and that person calls again. So I have to pick up. My boss is calling me twice. I have to pick up. Where are you? Where are you? Where am I? Been sitting out front of the store for 2 fucking hours. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Where am I? No, I'm sitting in front of the store with my pants down, jerking off to all the fucking hot women fucking walking by the store. Hey, honey, you want a piece of this Italian sausage? Huh? You're looking in the store. It's not over there. You think it's underneath the sheets. No, it's in my pants. You fucking asshole. What do you think I'm doing? I'm fucking waiting for you. Where am I? I'm on the fucking highway going home. You gotta come back. Can you turn around? So I hang up. Yeah, I'll turn around. It's gonna take me some time, but I'll turn around. So I get back to the fucking parking garage, and I walk back to the store, and she's still not there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So then I sit down again. And I sit down with my arms crossed with some fucking pissed off look, man, as if I was going to stab somebody. And all of a sudden she rounds the corner, and there she is. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're sorry. What happened? Oh, I took some melatonin last night. You took melatonin? Now, mind you, this woman's appetite and diet consists of nothing but cigarettes and Red Bull. Seriously. She has 4 Red Bull a day, and she smokes 5 cigarettes per shift. I don't know if you're trying to put yourself in an early grave, but you are surely accelerating the process. That cannot be fucking good for you. I know for a fact that's not good for you. Then you want to know why you don't get any sleep. Well, you got fucking 5 Red Bulls a day. Obviously, you're going to need melatonin at night, right? This woman doesn't sleep. I took melatonin. What did you fucking devour the entire bottle? 2.5 hours late to work? Seriously. So we're setting up the store, and she comes out of the blue. How come you didn't call me? What? Listen, honey, I am a employee here. Number 1, I demoted myself because I don't give a fuck. Number 2, now it's my responsibility to get you out of bed. I don't know what you're paying me, but if I'm supposed to fucking give you a wake-up call every morning, I expect my pay to increase. Why didn't I call her? Are you fucking kidding me? So now I'm the store manager who has to fucking make sure everybody gets to work on time, gets out of bed, fucking wipes their fucking ass in the morning, brushes their teeth and rinses with fucking Listerine, get in the car and then go to work. Are you out of your fucking mind? What the fuck is wrong with these people? It's my fault now, and she's twisting it like, oh, I didn't call you to fucking wake you up. Seriously. So, I'm like, well, quite frankly, I didn't want to be here to begin with, and I was hoping nobody would open the store. Because, quite frankly, I wanted to go home. And she's like, well, thank you for turning around. I'm like, you're lucky I turned around. Because I was on the fucking highway already. Day goes on. District manager comes in. He knows. He knows that she was late. Apparently, he was in the fucking parking garage with me. Couldn't see him. Didn't know where he was. He's like, oh, you could have asked me. Really now? Thank you for the fucking communication. I'm sitting outside for 2 hours, and then you're telling me you're in the fucking mall and in the area, and you're working on your laptop. What are you doing? Why couldn't you tell me that this person was going to oversleep 2 hours? Some communication between everybody there, right? So the day goes on, and she tries to make it up to me, which I am very appreciative of. She's like, what do you want for lunch? I'm like, I'll take some Chipotle. Chicken burrito, sour cream, pinto beans, little pico, extra cheese, and white rice. That's all. And you know what? Throw in a bag of chips, too. Even though they're going to fucking make me dehydrated for the rest of the fucking day because they're so goddamn fucking salty. Bag of chips. So she comes back. I got lunch on the house. Everything's good. It is dead. Absolutely fucking dead in the store. People start coming in around 5 o'clock, right? There's nobody on the fucking schedule. There's nobody on shift. And I'm sitting there with my fucking hand in my pants like Al Bundy fucking waiting for somebody to come in. And then all of a sudden, she's like, can you stay an extra 20 minutes? What? You have the balls to ask me to stay an extra 20 minutes to cover someone's fucking lunch break because you didn't properly staff the store on the schedule? So with the district manager right there, from across the store, nobody was in the store, by the way, it was just us. No! Then the district manager asks me, where are you? What are you doing? Are you watching TV? I wish I was watching TV. No TV. So, 6:05 comes. Punch out. Goodbye. Then I got stuck in traffic. I stop at Dunkin' Donuts for a fucking coffee. I don't get home till fucking 7:15. And then I'm fucking sitting here taking news and taking notes and thinking about what I want to talk about. And that was my fucking day. Do you believe the people in retail? Do you believe the people in retail, bro? This is why, number one, I demoted myself. Number two, I say the shit that I do because, quite frankly, I don't fucking care. And number 3, the people in retail have some fucking balls. Yeah, okay, you bought me lunch, but you were 2.5 hours late to work. Now I gotta bend over backwards and then get stuck in extra traffic in rush hour to stay 15 minutes to cover someone else's lunch break. Go fuck yourself. There you go. That's my fucking horror story today. And I hope I made some of you laugh. Oh, JT, where's the news, man? It's coming, man. Do you want to know why it's coming? This is the reason why it's coming. This is the #1 fucking podcast. Not only on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher Radio, Audio Boom, and Google Play Music. But this is the #1 fucking podcast in your subscription boxes. Right here on YouTube.com. This is Off the Script. Thank you guys so much for being who you are, man. First and foremost, I want to get a few things out of the way, man. Number 1, my buddy James. One of my subs, one of my listeners, one of my followers, man. He actually sent me this t-shirt that I'm wearing right now, Kevin Owens, the Kevin Owens Show. And he sent me the ticket in which he went to Monday Night Raw, right there. Monday Night Raw presents, #WWE Los Angeles. He bought me this shirt, overnighted it to me so that I could wear it on Out of Nowhere. Joe couldn't make Out of Nowhere on Wednesdays on his channel, so I wore it here on Off the Script for you guys on YouTube. And he sent me the ticket, and then he writes, "Thanks for being great. Best, James. Love you, bro. You are fucking awesome." James was also the same one who got me the El Segundo Stone Cold Steve Austin beer. And he sent me 2 bottles. And I want to thank him for that. I know I thanked him before, but I want to thank him again. And James, if I'm ever out in your neck of the woods over in California out west, man, you can guarantee it. All the fucking drinks for the night are on me, man. I love you. Thank you so much for this t-shirt, the Kevin Owens Show. It should be the JD Show, to be honest with you. But thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate it. It just blows my mind, man, how many fans that I have that just appreciate what I do. I get emails every fucking day, man. Every day about people who are going through shit and are in school or on the job, and they listen to me and things are okay for an hour. Or they listen to the podcast in full on iTunes for 3 hours, and things are okay for those 3 hours, man. You know, you guys are telling me that you got ailments and sicknesses, and you're in the hospital, and you're battling depression, your girlfriend broke up with you, you know, this and that. I'm here to make people laugh. I'm here to make people entertained, and it's just unbelievable, man. I still don't even know how to answer those emails and those questions and those fans, because quite honestly, I'm just like you guys, man. I'm sitting here with a fucking beat-up computer, a fucking $60, camera and a microphone, and I'm just like you guys. I'm just like you guys. I'm a fan of the fucking product, and I'm here voicing my opinions and telling you guys exactly what you want to hear. And I love each and every one of you. And guys like James, man, unbelievable. Guys like everybody, women too, man. I got fucking female listeners who just love what I do. Each and every one of you, man. Everybody that follows Off the Script, everybody that subscribed and follow me on Twitter. You guys are unbelievable. And I got the best fucking fan base possible, man. You guys are rabid. And I hope you all continue to be with me here on this journey, man. So thank you so much, man. It means the world to me. Number 2, depending on when you're listening to this, man, I want to send my thoughts and prayers out to everybody in Florida. I know Hurricane Matthew Hardy. Oh, I knew you'd come, Brother Nero. Fucking hurricane out there is, as of right now, man, it's Thursday, and Friday it's supposed to hit. I don't know what's going on, man, but I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody makes it out alive. And that's some scary shit, man. 150 mile an hour winds. It's going crazy. And if you guys are near the coast on Florida or in Florida, my thoughts and prayers are with you, man. There is a mass evacuation by the state to get out. So it's going crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. And I hope each and every one of you who listen to me, if you're down in Florida, Be safe. I hope you are okay. I hope your friends and family are okay. And hopefully when this thing is over, everybody is going to be safe. So my thoughts and prayers are with you guys in Florida. I also wanted to mention something else I forgot. Number two, congratulations to Daniel Bryan. He is expecting with Brie Bella, so it couldn't happen to a nicer guy, man. Daniel Bryan, one of the best ever, and certified WWE Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. He is expecting his first child, and congrats to them. That's fucking awesome. But it's been a fucking weird week, man. It's been a weird week. Del Rio, was he stabbed or was he not stabbed? Bound for Glory wasn't going to happen. TNA got the funds last minute to put on Bound for Glory. I didn't watch it, by the way. I stuck to my word. So they got the funds for that. They got the funds for the TV taping. We still don't know who funded everything. Flights were not canceled. Everything we heard all week was nothing but fucking bullshit. Everything we heard was nothing but bullshit. Dixie Carter had not a meeting on Sunday, but a meeting on Monday before the tapings without Billy Corgan. And we're going to go over all that, man. Bill Goldberg on ESPN. He's getting threats from Paul Heyman. Says that he wants to go back to WWE, but he's not sure if it's the right business move. He wants to, but he's not sure. Dave Meltzer's reporting that Lesnar versus Goldberg is going to be happening at Survivor Series. I even made a video on it. I talked about it in depth. Well, not in depth, but I broke the news story the night it happened because Jim Ross was tweeting. Now, he had sources saying that, listen, Goldberg and Lesnar, I'm hearing from my sources, is going to be happening in November. And if so, kudos to WWE for nabbing Bill Goldberg. That's a big deal. So, a lot of shit going on this week, man. A lot of shit. Dolph Ziggler, he's tweeting out that he's taking independent bookings. Hasn't even fought at No Mercy yet. Hasn't even fucking fought the Miz for the IC title yet. He's already tweeting out that he's taking independent bookings. So, I don't know what's going on with that, but we do have No Mercy on Sunday as well. And we're going to talk about every match in depth. We're going to break down everything, usually, like what we do before pay-per-view. But all that, man, plus so much more this weekend. So strap in, grab a beverage, and it's going to be a busy, busy news-filled weekend. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, at JD from NY206, you guys know the deal about that. Subscribe as well to the channel, at JD from NY206, both on Twitter and YouTube. Now, one thing that I'm seeing is YouTube fucking up, man. All you got to do is, if you guys want to be notified of what is going on with my channel, there's a little bell next to my name on YouTube, on my homepage. Click the bell and make sure you guys are notified of everything that is coming from me so that you get it in your sub boxes, man. If you guys are on mobile, the same thing. You're going to go to my homepage, my dashboard. You're going to see a little bell. Make sure it's got that ringing icon so that you're notified via email or via tweet or something that I have uploaded a new video, whether it's off the script, a gaming video, a breaking news story. So make sure you guys do that. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter. That's another great way to keep in check about what's going on here. And subscribe to the channel, man. Patreon, if you guys enjoy what I do here and you want to support directly, patreon.com/JD from NY206. Thank you to everybody that has pledged this week and continuing to pledge. You guys mean the fucking world to me. Early access and a bunch of other shit on there. The mission statement is on there. Why I'm on here, what I'm doing, and where I want to go and what I want to accomplish here. It's all on there, man. So if you guys want to pledge, it's never an obligation, but Patreon is there for you if you do feel generous enough to pledge monthly to the show, to the channel, to the podcast. Patreon.com/JD from NY206. If you guys don't want to do that and you want to support the podcast in another way, man, T-shirts, Barbershop Window. We are an official partner of Barbershop Window. All you got to do is go to the homepage and use the search bar, man. Type in Off the Script, and you're going to be brought right to my online shop, man. There's 6 T-shirts on there currently. There will be more added this fall and winter. Working on another Get Off My TV design, and it's all great, man. $19.99, best quality T-shirts money can buy, and wherever you guys are in this world, you will get your T-shirts. They deliver everywhere. That is the best place to go, man. That's Barber Shop Window if you guys want merchandise for my channel and my podcast. You guys who love Lucha Underground review and NXT review is Wednesdays, man. It's been going on for the last 3 weeks. Make sure you guys check that out. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Keep an eye on WrestleRumble.com. I thought they had a No Mercy pick'em, but they are waiting for Hell in a Cell. So we're going to have a Hell in a Cell pick'em. That's towards the end of the month. And they're going to have some great prizes as always, man. If you guys want to win cash, make sure you guys keep an eye on WrestleRumble.com. Thank you to everybody that continues to subscribe to the WWE Slam Crate by Loot Crate. You guys can use the coupon code JD from NY and use the link I provide in the description of this video, man. Go to the link, use the coupon code, save yourself some money. You're going to get your crate in October, man. It is going to ship this month, and you know it is a WWE licensed product. It is going to be fucking beast, especially for a first crate of its kind by Loot Crate. And if you guys want to check out my friends over at WrestleCrate, WrestleCrate.com, and on Twitter at WrestleCrates, use the coupon code JDSentMe for 10% off over there as well. Right now, they are the reigning kings of the subscription service as far as pro wrestling memorabilia and paraphernalia go. WrestleCrate.com. We do unboxings here, and we're going to be doing a dual unboxing once we get the WrestleCrate and the Loot Crate together, man. It's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be a good time. Thank you so much for all that. Now, let's get into the news, man. We're going to talk about No Mercy. We're going to talk about No Mercy, and then I'm going to dive into this TNA situation and give you guys my thoughts on Bound for Glory. I did watch some of it illegally. I'm not proud of myself, but I had to stop watching because I just wasn't entertained. All I gave a shit about was Hardy and Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy versus DK. I actually ended up watching the match on YouTube because someone posted it on YouTube, and that's all I really cared about. I didn't give a shit about Bobby Lashley, EC3, the Hall of Fame, the fucking Grand Championship, or whatever the fuck they got going on there. Didn't care about it. All I cared about was the Decay versus the Hardy Boys match, and we'll talk about that towards the end of this particular segment here. So, No Mercy is happening on Sunday, October 9th, 2016. This will be SmackDown's second exclusive pay-per-view, and I'm excited for this, man. I really am excited for this. A lot of things are taking place at this pay-per-view. It's not going to blow your socks off. It is one of those shows that really has the simplistic feel to it. There's no overly complicated storylines. There's no fucking drama. There's no fucking convoluted fucking storylines and script going on here. It's all pretty basic. And that's what I gather from No Mercy, man. It is all very basic, all easy to follow. Someone who's been watching SmackDown religiously, coming out of Backlash, it is all easy to follow. Everything makes sense. Everything is logical. And I am excited to see the culmination of a lot of these matches, man, because this is how I would book a show, man. The simpler, the better. You take old school mechanics and old school ideologies, and you apply them to the show, and they are going to be just as successful now as they were back then. And that is what Ryan Ward and the writing staff over at SmackDown are doing, man. They are getting their heads together, and they're approaching this in a simplistic manner. Something that is easy to follow. And a lot of these matches, when I go over them, you're going to realize that a lot of these builds have been easy to follow. It's got that NXT feel to it, man. Because Ryan Ward came over from NXT, and now he is the lead writer for SmackDown. He got a promotion via the WWE Draft, and now he is writing SmackDown. And he is writing it as he was writing NXT. Now, I don't know who else is on board with this. I don't know if Triple H is directly involved with SmackDown. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if Shane McMahon has input. I don't know if Daniel Bryan has input. I don't know who is on board with the writing staff and the creative side of things on SmackDown. But whoever it is, besides Ryan Ward, they are doing a fantastic job at keeping SmackDown fresh. It's like SmackDown is on the up and up, you know? SmackDown was dismal. Dismal for years, man. It was nothing but a Raw recap show. I never, ever watched SmackDown in this PG era. I didn't need to. There was nothing going on. It was a taped show. Nothing felt special. The only time I ever watched SmackDown was when something big was happening during the tapings, and I wanted to see it culminate on television. But as of right now, it seems like SmackDown is having a resurgence. It's like a fucking second win for SmackDown, man. They have easily become the A brand for WWE, where Monday Night Raw is not gelling at all. There's a lot of logic gaps. Nothing feels important. Nothing feels special. It's all over the place. They don't know what they're doing over there. SmackDown is where it's at right now, and you can see it. I don't need to even explain it to you. You can see it in the differences when you watch SmackDown and Monday Night Raw. Which show is... It's like Monday Night Raw is the fucking sloppy, smelly kid in school, and SmackDown is the fucking... The fucking pencil-necked pocket protector geek who comes into class, and he's neat, and he's organized, and he fucking... You know, raises his hand at every fucking twist and turn when the teacher wants a fucking answer. He's always there raising his hand first. That's what SmackDown is, man. You know? SmackDown is the geek who is neat and is on his way to being a valedictorian. Monday Night Raw is the fucking retarded kid in class who's getting fucking D's and F's and he's gonna fucking sit through summer school all summer. That's the best way for me to put it. That is the best way for me to put it, man. So, out of all that, I'm excited for No Mercy. Now, starting off with the pre-show here. Jack Swagger versus Baron Corbin. I want to see more Baron Corbin on television. And I've stated in previous reviews throughout the year, I think Baron Corbin has a lot of potential. I think Baron Corbin has what it takes to be a very, very special superstar, man. Obviously, we know where he needs to get better. We know what he needs to work on. His promo skills are a little cringe, you know? Obviously, he's got that lone wolf gimmick. He's got the look. He's got the size. He's got the fucking athleticism. He's a Golden Glove fucking boxing champion. He's got the entrance. He's got the theme. All he needs to do is work on his promo skills. He needs to work on selling to the crowd a little bit more and pretty much pandering to the crowd, you know? Take control of the audience when you're in that ring. Give a reason for people to care, whether it's to cheer or to boo. Be a fucking heel. That's what he needs to work on as far as I'm concerned. Another thing that I always seen with Baron Corbin is that he was never really given an ideal opponent, you know? Austin Aries was there at TakeOver, and he fought the likes of Neville and Zayn and all these other guys in NXT, Samoa Joe. But he never worked a style that was with the smaller guy. And he always worked a methodical pacing, something that was going to be more comfortable for him. Meanwhile, it should have been the other way around. He should have been working to the style of his opponent. Whether it be a Neville, a Balor, a Zayn, you know. He had Kalisto on the main roster, Apollo Crews, Austin Aries. He was always like a step behind. And it really slowed the matches down. But now he's got Jack Swagger. And Jack Swagger made his SmackDown Live debut post-draft. This is not the first time he's been on SmackDown, but this is the first time he's been on SmackDown post-WWE Draft 2016. He came over from Monday Night Raw, and they had a very, very decent match on SmackDown, man. And it made me want to see more. It really made me want to see more because Swagger is athletic, man. He's an amateur wrestling champion, and Baron Corbin can really feed off of Jack Swagger, man. Jack Swagger is athletic. Jack Swagger knows how to move. Jack Swagger knows how to wrestle. And I think this is going to end up being better than Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler was another one of those guys. Baron Corbin wrestled a match very slow with Dolph Ziggler, and Dolph Ziggler should have been teaching Corbin to keep up with him. Meanwhile, it was the other way around. So Swagger, I think, is going to do Baron Corbin good because they're both of equal size. Swagger is athletic. Swagger can move. And the match that I seen on SmackDown, it was everything I wanted out of a Baron Corbin match, man. And the ending was different. You know, they wanted this to continue. They had a simple plan in mind. You're not going to have Swagger lose on his opening night. You're not going to have him lose his debut. It's okay if Baron Corbin lost because it was in a bullshit way. Now, the referee thought that Baron Corbin was tapping. Meanwhile, he was in the ankle lock, and he was only grabbing for the ropes. Referee confused that with him tapping out. Baron Corbin flipped shit. He was fucking destroying the ringside area, flipping steel steps, trying to destroy the announce table. And he felt screwed. So now the rematch is booked. And I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm actually going to sit down and watch the pre-show because I want to see what these guys can do. And I think Baron Corbin is going to, in typical WWE fashion, get the victory in 50-50 booking. I think Baron Corbin's going to get the win, and they're going to be 1-1 in this confrontation, in this mini feud they got going on right now. So Corbin will beat Jack Swagger at the pay-per-view. End of days to Jack Swagger. we got Kurt Hawkins. He announced that he will be at No Mercy, and he announced that he will be making his in-ring debut at No Mercy. Okay? So, we don't know who he's going up against. There's not really many people to choose from on the SmackDown roster, being that most of them are on this pay-per-view card. Kane, it could be Fandango, it could be Tyler Breeze, it could be one of the Vaudevillains, one of the Ascension, whoever it might be. I don't see Kurt Hawkins losing his first match, even though I don't think he's going to have a big role on SmackDown. They gave him these vignettes, very similar to Chuck Norris, but I don't know what they got planned for him. I heard before this even happened that he was coming in to be a enhancement talent. So I really don't know what's going on here, but I don't see him losing, Or maybe they just throw Kane at him and he embarrasses himself. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, Kurt Hawkins will be at No Mercy. We just don't know who his opponent will be right now. Nikki Bella versus Carmella. This is another one of those simplistic feuds, man, that really is very easy to follow. On August 23rd, Carmella attacked Nikki Bella before their scheduled match. Out of the blue, Carmella turned heel. And then again, she did the same thing that same night on Talking Smack. And then she did the same thing again during an October 4th edition of SmackDown. So this match obviously is stemming from all these attacks from Carmella on Nikki Bella. And I like this match because it's simple. I like this match because Nikki Bella is put in a position right now to put over younger talent, and she's been doing that. And that's the role she needs to play, man. She should have known that coming back, she was going to play a role of getting younger talent over. Whether that's Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Carmella, whatever the case may be. Nikki Bella is there to put Carmella over. I honestly think Carmella is going to win here because there's no reason for Nikki Bella to win this match. There really is none. Unless they are setting her up for a run with the Women's Championship on SmackDown. I don't see. It's better for the long run in Carmella to win than Nikki Bella. Because a loss here is not going to damage Nikki Bella in any way. At all. Carmella needs it. Carmella needs to look good. She needs to stamp or pretty much be a staple in the women's division. And put a stamp on the women's division. And I think a win over Nikki Bella is going to solidify that. Carmella will beat Nikki Bella at No Mercy. We got Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. WWE made me care just a little bit about this feud. And the last 2 weeks, it was back and forth. Randy Orton taunting Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt taunting Randy Orton. And it's been very intriguing. Up until the last thing that we seen, where Bray Wyatt was reaching for someone. He was trapped in a containment cell. One of those little fucking trailers that hitch to the back of a fucking truck. And people are fucking texting me. My boss is texting me. You believe this shit? My boss is texting me. Again! Half of you, oh, JD, what does it say? What does it say? I'm not going to read it now. Maybe she knows I'm fucking talking about her. I don't know. Anyway. So Bray Wyatt was in one of those confinement cells, those big rigs that hook to the back of the trucks. That fucking, I believe they carry the equipment to the shows. He locked the door. It's like a fucking cellar. And he was in there with nothing but a rocking chair. And Randy Orton thought, listen, he got one over on Bray Wyatt. He captured Bray Wyatt. He's going to drive Bray Wyatt insane by being trapped, right? And all of a sudden, Bray Wyatt's reaching for someone who we see off camera. We can't see who it is. And he's calling out to Sister Abigail, take him away. Take him away. Make him happy again. So Randy Orton goes to knock on the trailer, or the fucking confinement cell, whatever the fuck that thing's called. And he opens it, and he's not there. He's not there. Randy Orton starts destroying the fucking rocking chair. Bray Wyatt, miraculously, magically, comes out of this fucking garage, this fucking confinement cell, and he's not there. Where did Sister Abigail take him? Now, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if we're going to see some Sister Abigail storyline intertwined with Bray Wyatt. But Randy Orton, to me, I honestly think Randy Orton is back for good. I think after the Brock Lesnar debacle, I think Randy Orton is going to be built back up as one of SmackDown's leading stars. Keep in mind that John Cena is taking time off. There's rumors going around that Dean Ambrose is taking time off. So Randy Orton's going to be that star power that they need on SmackDown. And Randy Orton's rumored to be going one-on-one with AJ Styles for the remainder of the year, challenging Styles for the WWE Championship. So those two are going to give us epic encounters. And I think they're going to make him look strong going into that feud with AJ Styles. So I think Bray Wyatt, again, unfortunately, is going to be on the receiving end of a fucking loss. And I don't think he's going to come out of this. I think it's going to be RKO, Bray Wyatt, 1, 2, 3, done. Randy Orton is victorious at No Mercy. The Miz with Maurice, Intercontinental Championship versus Dolph Ziggler. Title versus career. If Dolph Ziggler loses, no NXT, no Raw, no WWE. He is done. Obviously, if Ziggler wins, he keeps his career, and he is the new Intercontinental Champion. This all happened because of what happened with Daniel Bryan. WWE did not want to proceed with the Daniel Bryan Miz storyline that everybody fucking talked about from Talking Smack, because they didn't want the WWE fans to think, you know what, maybe this is going to lead to a Daniel Bryan comeback. That's not what that's not what it was about. So they ended that, and they pretty much took Daniel Bryan out of this thing and put Dolph Ziggler. Insert Dolph Ziggler. Now he's feuding with The Miz. So they had a match at Backlash, and it all stemmed from that. It all stemmed from that. And Dolph Ziggler was going into this already as the guy who couldn't win the big one. You know, he lost to AJ Styles, he lost to Dean Ambrose, this and that. Couldn't win the big one. And he went against The Miz, and he got pepper sprayed for his troubles. He lost because of a cheap pepper spray to the eye, and it was a decent match, and he lost. He didn't beat The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. 2 weeks later, they had another match, which was actually better than the Backlash match. And again, the pepper spray came into play, but it wasn't Maurice this time. Maurice, it was the first time. Maurice got actually thrown out of the ringside area and nonchalantly just dropped the pepper spray by ringside. She did what she did because she knew The Miz was going to take advantage of that sequence. So The Miz took the pepper spray, and when he seen the opportune time to use it, he used it against Ziggler, and he beat Ziggler using the same thing, the same tactic that his wife did at Backlash. So now that's 2 matches. 2 matches now. The following week, Ziggler puts his career on the line if The Miz gave him one more title shot. The Miz accepted it because he wants to be the one to end Ziggler's career. So we come to this past week, and The Miz showed a video package highlighting Dolph Ziggler's most embarrassing moments in his career. You know, moments with the Spirit Squad. Moments with the Spirit Squad getting fucking slimed and fucking, shit dropped on them. You know, a caddy gimmick for Kerwin White, which I didn't even know because I don't think I was even watching WWE at that time. I took a little extended vacation away from the product, and that was Chavo Guerrero. You know, the fact that they had, at one point, Ziggler shave his blonde hair, and they gave him a buzz cut. Everything you can name that this guy went through. All the embarrassing moments, man. The kiss my arse match, where he had to kiss Sheamus' ass. Everything that was embarrassing to this guy, Miz put in this promo package as they played it off as being a WWE 24 special. The success of a failure. And then the Spirit Squad was actually there on Smackdown. The Miz invited Kenny and I believe Mikey to Smackdown. And this all led to the Spirit Squad being in the Miz's corner and attacking Dolph Ziggler. But the Miz, he tried to get one over on Ziggler. It did not work. Ziggler got the upper hand on the Spirit Squad. He tried to super kick the Miz before the match on the go-home show, and the Miz evaded a huge super kick from Dolph Ziggler. And that's pretty much it, man. So we're going into No Mercy here with Dolph Ziggler tweeting out that, I'm taking bookings starting October 10th. You got to go through such and such productions or whatever the case may be. There's rumors going around that Ziggler wants to go into comedy. He wants to be a stand-up comedian. He loves it. That's his passion. It's one of his hobbies. He's very political. He wants to possibly get into politics. I believe he's doing something with one of the news networks. He's a sit-down analyst, and he gives his opinion on the hottest topics in politics. Maybe he just wants to step away. Maybe Ziggler just wants to take a step back, and you know what? He's burnt out. He's burnt out from putting everything that he has into this company and being the very best he can. And he has been. If there's one guy that's been called upon to be one of WWE's most solid fucking wrestlers, it's always been Dolph. I've always respected Dolph in that manner, man. If you want a great match, if you want someone who's going to go out there and give you a quality fucking match every single time, it's going to be Dolph. And he got fucked over, man. He got fucked over. Still to this day, I mentioned this on the Smackdown review. When Dolph Ziggler won the World Heavyweight Championship, the pop for that was unfucking believable. People were ready for Dolph to fucking move to that next level. And then all of a sudden he got hurt. He got hurt. Jack Swagger in a accident. It wasn't even fucking intentional. Ziggler got a concussion. And he was out for 5-6 weeks, 2 months almost. And they had to strip him of the title. Can you imagine if the WWE did not have to strip Dolph Ziggler of the championship? Where he would be. How his career would have turned out. You know? And this has been a common thing with WWE, man. They give Ziggler a push, and then they take it away. They give Ziggler a push, and then they take it away. The other big thing is that they put him in a Survivor Series match against Authority and Team Cena. And he was a vital part to that match. He was actually the last remaining member for his team. And that was the WWE pay-per-view debut of Sting. Sting actually helped Ziggler pin Seth Rollins in that match and vanquish the Authority. What happened after that? WWE brings the Authority back to television 4 weeks later, and Stephanie and Triple H fire not only Ryback, Eric Rowan, and everybody associated with that team, but Ziggler was fired per storyline as well. And they took him off television up until the Royal Rumble. How do you come out of the Survivor Series? And this was going to be one of those moments, Ziggler's finally going to get what he fucking deserves, man, in a big spot. Pinning Rollins, being the sole survivor of his team, winning the entire fucking match by himself, with Sting's help. People thought Ziggler was going to be on the up and up. He was finally going to get that main event push. WWE, again, like a fucking puppy, took it away from him, man. Like a fucking kid in the candy store. You had too much candy, Dolph. You know, enough. You're going to fucking spoil your appetite. You know, WWE spoiled the appetite of a lot of fans with Dolph Ziggler's fucking stop and go pushes. It was annoying. And then after 3 years of this, WWE expects you and me, and I was very vocal about this, to care about this guy in a not a Survivor Series match, but a SummerSlam match. They expected us to care about him in a SummerSlam match against Dean Ambrose with 3 weeks of build. This is the same guy that was jobbing to Heath Slater when he was a fucking bum on Monday Night Raw. This was the same guy who entered number 28 in the Royal Rumble and got eliminated in fucking 3 minutes flat without one single elimination. How the fuck do you come into the Royal Rumble at number 28 and not even be the final two standing? Matches with Baron Corbin that went nowhere. Matches with Kevin Owens that went nowhere. Never won the IC title. And then I'm supposed to care about this guy going into SummerSlam or 3 weeks of build with Dean Ambrose, who even him wasn't even built up strong as a WWE champion. We got some decent promos from Dolph Ziggler, and he was showing you that he is still a major valuable asset. And we're seeing some of the best work of his career right now. Same thing with The Miz. But honestly, if I was to choose one here, you're not going to take the title off The Miz. You're not. You're not. After years and years and years of The Miz being fucking an absolute jobber, this is the best work of his career. What does WWE need on SmackDown? They need credible heels. They need someone who is going to be the personification of a heel. I don't want Dolph Ziggler to go. I don't want Dolph Ziggler to leave the WWE. But what choice does he have? Someone can only be beaten up so many times to the point where enough is enough. He's done. He has no more to give. He gave it his all, and WWE has not rewarded him. The video package that we seen, the success of a failure. You know, it was all in good fun, and it was all made to make this storyline progress to the pay-per-view. But there's no doubt in my mind that's exactly how WWE views Dolph Ziggler. Everything that you've seen there may have been satirical, but everything in that video package that we seen on SmackDown on the Go Home show, That's exactly what WWE thinks and sees in Dolph Ziggler. And that's a fucking joke. You're going to let another one of these guys, one of your most talented guys, walk. Where's he going to go? He's not going to TNA. It's not going to TNA. They don't even know if they're going to be in business after 2016. You know? They have funds and tapings up until December. After that, nobody knows. Nobody knows, man. Even the Magic 8 Ball don't even know. So, where are you going to go? Ring of Honor? New Japan? He might be burnt out from the road and burnt out on wrestling. The door might be open for him to come back when he's refreshed and he's got that fucking passion for the business again. But right now, he might be thinking, you know what? I can do what I love to do, comedy and movies and, you know, get into politics and continue to make money, make some sporadic appearances here and there, autograph signings. The name, him as a superstar, can garner a lot of attention. Autograph signings and fucking independent shows. He can command whatever he wants. Merchandise. He might be better off. He might be better off. The rigors of the road, the fucking neglect of WWE creative, after so many years, God knows what this guy's mind and body feel like, man. He's fucking done. He's burnt out. I'm going with The Miz. Going with The Miz. Gonna miss him. WWE, if you talk about underutilized, underappreciated talents, Ziggler is easy in the top 3. Easily. And I don't want him to go, but I have a feeling that The Miz will retain. Ziggler is done. Heath Slater and Rhino versus the Usos. This is another thing I'm going to keep my eye on, man. This feud, or this upcoming feud between the Usos and American Alpha, it is building very nicely, man. The Usos got that new attitude change, new theme, new look. They're doing good stuff, man. For the first time in years, I actually am a fan of what Jay and Jimmy Uso are doing. And what they're doing is simple. They are taking out everybody with a simple move, man. A chop block. They're attacking the knees, gang warfare style, taking out everybody in the tag team division the same way. Tequila Sunrise, and they're just breaking legs. And they did this week after week after week with American Alpha. And you know that when American Alpha get the opportunity to really try and get their revenge, that it's going to be a great moment, because at each and every opportunity that they've gotten, American Alpha's been cut down. What they're waiting for, and what we as fans are waiting for, is for the Usos to win those tag team championships. I don't think they're gonna win the titles at No Mercy. I just don't. Slater and Rhino really haven't had a title defense, right? They battled the Ascension and have only had one tag team match since winning the titles under their belt. I think taking the belts off of them right now it's too soon. It's not going to look good for them as champions. Keep in mind that American Alpha is not on this card. I believe they will get involved in this match. You're going to see a chop block or two to both Slater and Rhino, but I also think American Alpha, whether it's Jordan or Gable or both, interfere in this match and cost the Usos the opportunity at the Tag Team Championships, while Heath Slater and Rhino retain. It's too soon. They really haven't had any momentum as a team yet. They've only had one match since their win at Backlash, and I think the Usos eventually will take down Rhino and Slater, but it won't be at No Mercy, man. This is going to maintain their momentum as champions. They're going to keep the belts on them for now, but it's also going to build with American Alpha and the Usos again, man. It's going to be another block on top of this on this storyline that they're building with the Usos and American Alpha. American Alpha's not on the card. Don't know why, but they will get involved in this match. I am sure of it. Slater and Rhino retain and walk out of No Mercy still the tag team champions. Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss, man. This is something I'm very interested in as well. Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Naomi, Natalya, and Nikki Bella were all in a six-pack challenge. And that was to crown the new women's champion on Smackdown. So, obviously, Becky Lynch won that. Very deserving. I don't think there's any better woman right now to carry that title. But Alexa Bliss won a fatal five-way to win the opportunity to battle Becky Lynch at No Mercy. And the following week, it transpired Alexa attacked Becky during their contract signing. She was throwing chairs at her, and she was proclaiming that Becky didn't deserve it. And this is why she's here. She deserves it. And then she constantly tried to attack Becky at every opportunity she got. Becky was trying to come down the aisle and have a match on SmackDown a couple weeks ago. Alexa Bliss came down, sneak attacked her from behind, and just literally destroyed her right during her entrance. You know, attacking her in the aisleway, throwing the belt on her, and mocking her. And then she actually got a pin on Becky last week with the Sparkle Splash. And a lot of people were calling me a hypocrite. Oh, JD, how can you say a champion on Monday Night Raw can't be pinned, but Becky was pinned, but you're okay with it? See, it's different on SmackDown. It's different on SmackDown. On Monday Night Raw, you're pretty much trying to find all the negatives because there's nothing positive on Monday Night Raw. Alexa Bliss has been built better than anybody on Monday Night Raw so far. And I firmly believe the women's division is better on SmackDown than it is on Monday Night Raw. I don't mind that Alexa Bliss got a pin over Becky, because I know Becky is going to go into No Mercy and beat Alexa Bliss. There's no way they're taking the title off of Becky Lynch when she hasn't even had a title defense yet. It would be stupid. It's silly. Alexa Bliss, all you have to do in this match is to continue to build Alexa Bliss as a heel. You need a dominant heel in this division, and Alexa Bliss is showing you that she is right for the role. If you build Alexa Bliss in a great way as far as a heel goes, I am okay with this. Make her look strong, make her look dominant as a heel, but have Becky Lynch get the victory and retain the championship. That's what I think is going to happen. No reason why Becky Lynch is going to lose this match. She will walk out the WWE Women's Champion. And finally, guys, the main event. AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, John Cena, triple threat match, WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And this one is very easy to call. It really is. John Cena, we know, and I've been reporting it, he's going to take a little extended vacation. You know, on top of his marketing and his public appearances, his public relation appearances for WWE, whether it's in China or on a TV show or a fucking sitcom or a fucking talk show, he is taking time off. And he's going to be with Fox, and he's going to be filming American Grit, his reality television show. So John Cena right now is not going to win the title and take it with him and be gone for 2 months. Not going to happen. You're not going to leave SmackDown without a world champion. Dean Ambrose to me needs some sort of reset. Whether the WWE integrates him into a Shield-like faction, being that both Reigns right now is a face, Seth Rollins is making a transformation to a baby face. I don't think it's happening right now, so I might be talking out of my ass, and still, it's wishful thinking. But honestly, all that aside, Ambrose needs a reset. And I think Ambrose taking a few weeks off and coming back as a heel is probably what's best for business. I honestly think he needs to be a heel. I think we need to see that lunatic come out. I think we need to see that lunatic character really flourish, because it really hasn't done anything for him, man. He's not a lunatic. You know, a lunatic to me is Terry Funk and Mick Foley. You know, you don't need to be the fucking barbed wire wielding fucking psychopath like they were back in the ECW Attitude Era days, but something along those lines, man. And I'm not talking about the cheesy fucking one-liners and these cheesy skits. I want Dean Ambrose to literally be fucking a few screws loose of fucking stable. Really, that's what I need him to be. That's what we want to see him be. Unpredictable, wild, crazy, you know? That's what I want to see out of Dean Ambrose. AJ Styles is literally the best wrestler in the WWE. He might be the best wrestler on the planet. And with the rumors going around that Randy Orton is going to be challenging AJ Styles for the WWE Championship, there's no reason to believe why AJ Styles is losing this match. AJ Styles is walking in here, champion, and is walking out. And this was simple. Again, everything that we talked about with this preview and predictions is simple. AJ Styles proclaiming he's the best in the world. Dean Ambrose feels like he's fucked over. He feels like AJ Styles fucked him over with a low blow. He feels like John Cena fucked him over. Meanwhile, he didn't. It was all thanks to AJ Styles and the wily heel tactics that AJ Styles has used. John Cena proclaiming, listen, Styles, you have something that I want. I'm not talking about my fucking armband. I'm talking about the World Championship. He wants to fucking tie Ric Flair's record, and WWE has made that known. They have made that known because they want you to think that John Cena has a chance on Sunday. He doesn't. But they're going to keep that in the back of your mind. They planted it and they talked about it for weeks because they want you to remember when John Cena comes back that his vision is not going anywhere else but AJ Styles and that WWE Championship. AJ Styles and John Cena will happen at WrestleMania, and John Cena will win the WWE Championship and tie Ric Flair's record at WrestleMania. That's what I think is going on. JD, who does The Undertaker fight? Because I know John Cena and The Undertaker have been paired to fight at WrestleMania. Well, there's rumors going around now that The Undertaker, according to WWE, want The Undertaker to go one-on-one with Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 33. So, the WrestleMania card that we thought was going to be might not be anymore. And WWE is reshuffling their deck. There's no reason why John Cena is going to leave, come back, and do something else. They planted that and they talked about that for weeks because they want you to remember that when Cena comes back, that title is his. And he's going to win it. It's inevitable. John Cena will win the WWE Championship. And I can't really say that I have a problem with it because John Cena, you know, it was bound to happen. You know, WWE is all about breaking records. WWE is going to break Ric Flair's record. WWE probably is going to break the tag team title record with the New Day. They might even come close with the fucking Miz and the Honky Tonk Man as Intercontinental Championship goes. I would not put it past WWE. All I know is that Cena Styles will happen. Cena will be champion, but not at No Mercy. Styles wins, retains the title, goes on to fight Randy Orton for the rest of the year. That's your No Mercy preview and predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for literally everything this episode of Off the Script. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up. We will talk about the news and rumors, man, for the week on Saturday and Sunday. I will keep you guys updated on everything regarding No Mercy, whether I have breaking news stories about No Mercy, rumors coming in and out of No Mercy. I will keep you updated all weekend long. So make sure you are following me on Twitter at JD from NY206. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure you hit that notification bell, man. Make sure you are notified of everything that I do so you don't miss an upload all weekend long. I'm JD. Thank you guys for everything. If you missed any of my previous videos, man, Raw, Smackdown, Lucha Underground, NXT, WWE 2K16, Resident Evil 4 HD Remastered. Everything you need is down in the description below. Patreon.com/JD from NY206. And Barbershop Window, man. Off the Script, official partner of Barbershop Window. Get your t-shirts. I'm JD, and I will see you guys right back here on Saturday for part 2 of Off the Script. Talk to you later.